Hey guys, welcome to another guide. In this video, we'll be covering blacklisting. So if you guys see in the most recent patch notes, they've made a few changes. They added the scryer, they balanced Abyssal, but if you looked a little further down, in optimization, they actually make a really big change that no one really looked at. If you see here at number 2, after round 5, the pieces that you haven't chosen in the 2 previous rounds will not appear in the store. This is pretty much a new change to how blacklisting works. Let me start by explaining just what blacklisting is and how it works in auto chess. Blacklisting is a mechanic in the game where units that you didn't purchase from the shop will not appear in the next shop once the round refreshes. With the new change, that extends to the 2 previous shop rounds now. That means units that you didn't buy from the previous 2 rounds aren't going to show up in your next shop. This does not apply to the manual rerolls you do when you spend 2 gold to roll. This is only for the automatic shop refresh you get at the start of every round. And remember, it starts at round 6, so these mechanic does not apply rounds 1 through 5. Now that we have round 6 coming up, I'll try to explain it a little bit more within the context of this game. So you see here, this is round 6. We have a Poisonous Worm, Windranger, Abyssal Guard, Defector, and Aegrisis. If we don't pick up any of these units, none of these will be able to appear in the next shop. So we do grab an Abyssal Guard, so we're going to actually be blacklisting the rest of these units. Even though we have the gold, we're purposely not going to pick them up in the hopes that we actually see some of the upgrades we're looking to see, like the Red Axe, the Soulbreaker upgrade. It's important to note that this isn't an early game guide. This is simply a demonstration on blacklisting. So now for round 7, since we did pick up the Abyssal Guard, it does show up again. So the rest of the units we will not be picking up in the hopes to blacklist them, and again, hopefully we see the units we are trying to see. We're trying to find a Red Axe, a Soulbreaker, and an Abyssal Guard. So units from round 6 and 7, whichever ones we did not pick up, cannot show up round 8. So we'll see if the blacklisting is able to help us out in this early game. And you see, in round 8 we still did not hit an upgrade. That is because blacklisting is not guaranteed, but it's simply something to help optimize your odds. It doesn't guarantee that you'll see the upgrade, it's just kind of helping your RNG in any way you can. So now that we're not picking up anything from round 8, so now units from round 7 and round 8 that we didn't pick up cannot show up on round 9. And finally, in round 9, we finally get an upgrade we were looking for. We blacklisted rounds 7 and 8, and we actually got an upgrade round 9, so kind of worked out. Now that you have some understanding of blacklisting, let me go over a few tips to help you utilize it. The first one would be, don't overthink it. Sometimes when you're first learning blacklisting, you'll purposely avoid strong pieces in the shop. But if you feel a piece will really help your early game, just grab it anyways. You'll rather have a better early game than to try to blacklist something and it not work out. Blacklisting is not 100% guaranteed, it's just something to help improve your odds. The second tip would be, it's only useful if you're 100% sure on what composition you want to go early. If you know what units you want, don't just grab any pieces because you have the gold for it. On the other hand, if you don't know what you're building, ignoring units can actually backfire and leave you with limited options. The third tip would be, it's only really helpful rounds 6 through 15 as it can help you find those early upgrades to really get your game started. I don't think it's a game breaking mechanic, but I did want to bring it to everyone's attention as I feel like some players may not be aware of the change. Anyways, I hope this guide helps, and for more auto chess content, make sure you subscribe to the channel.